Hi guys, good afternoon. We are here at VLCC Vasant Vihar, the VLCC spa, and we're going to show you the watermelon facial which we have newly launched at VLCC. I have with me Aishwarya Kaushal from Glamour
Hey guys.
United, and she is our model for today for the watermelon facial.
So I wanted to ask you, why are we using watermelon in a facial? It is so interesting that we are using watermelon because I know that it's very hydrating if you eat it.
Yes.
So I wanted to know why we are using it in a facial.
Right. As you rightfully said, it's very hydrating. Now, it has vitamins A, B6 and C, and it's also very rich with antioxidants. So, it's really going to help, build the immune system for the skin.
Okay.
So, stepping out into the heat, the sun, it's really heating up our face and we feel so hot and sticky and, so we want to feel fresh, right? So, why do you eat watermelon? To feel nice and hydrated.
Yeah.
So, what we're going to do with the watermelon facial is going to hydrate your skin today. So not only eat it, give you a lovely nice facial with it.
I'm so looking forward to that. My skin can definitely get some dry patches, especially in this humid weather.
Okay.
So I'm really excited to see the final results.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be very happy and your skin is going to be really hydrated at the end of it.
Great.
Yeah. And I have with me Bhavna, who is from VLCC. She's here with us and who's going to conduct the facial for you.
Great.
So can we begin?
Sure, please do.
Great. So Bhavna is going to begin with cleansing your face first, so that we remove all the the free radicals and the dirt which you normally would have caught up while you came here to us, and also to take up the traces of makeup. Bhavna, let's begin. Let's do the cleansing. So as you can see guys, Bhavna is applying cleanser on Aishwarya's face, and we're going to apply cleanser generously and to take off all her makeup and the dirt that would be there right now. So that's the basic first step that we do in the facial.
I can smell watermelon. It's so refreshing.
Yeah, it's actually all the ingredients and the products are made out of watermelon for this particular facial. And we're going to use a lot of fresh watermelon also on your face. So it will give you more of hydration.
It smells so good.
So, So Bhavna is cleaning the rest of your face now. And with the moist cotton now, you're going to wipe off your face. I'm sure it's smelling more of watermelon now.
Yeah, so rejuvenating and refreshing. Especially in the summers, watermelon is so cooling.
Exactly. The best thing about this guys is that we have priced it at a very nice and a wow price of just 999, and it's a very nice offer, and all of you can come and beat the heat with the watermelon facial at VLCC. So now we're going to take gauze and we are going to dab this. We'll just dab off the excess with the tissue. So as you can see, I'm just going to dip this gauze into the fresh watermelon juice, which Bhavna is now going to use to apply on her face. ले लीजिए बेटा, squeeze off कर लीजिए जो excess है. So we're going to let your skin drink some watermelon juice today.
Great. I'm looking forward to having glowing skin now.
It will be glowing and it will be very soft and supple when we end it, and you will feel very hydrated actually. So that any excess juice that falls off is not. Using a spatula now, what we are going to do is we are going to apply the watermelon pulp, as you can see, all of you. So we're going to apply the watermelon pulp on this gauze, which is already dipped in watermelon juice. Here you go, Bhavna. सुभावना ऐश्वर्या ने कहा है कि उनकी चीक्स थोड़ी ड्राई होती हैं कभी कभी, तो उनका कॉम्बिनेशन स्किन है, तो हम चीक्स पे अच्छे से पल्प लगाएंगे. चीक्स पे जस्ट डैप करते हैं उनके स्किन पे. सो जहाँ पे आपको ज़्यादा स्किन ड्राई लगती है हम वहाँ पे ज़्यादा पल्प लगा रहे हैं, एंड इसलिए क्योंकि ड्राई स्किन को ही हाइड्रेशन चाहिए होती है. एंड लिप्स एंड आईज पे हम नहीं लगाएंगे. थोड़ा सा आप लगा दें बेटा, छोड़ दे टैप करके, स्प्रेड मत करें, छोड़ दे बस. थैंक यू. टिश्यू ले लीजिए, रेडी रहे. इसको हम पल्प को लगा के एटलीस्ट 5 मिनट के लिए हम चेहरे पर छोड़ते हैं, ताकि वो जो विटामिन हैं वाटरमेलन के वो सारे उनके स्किन में एब्जॉर्ब हो जाएं. क्योंकि क्लेंजिंग हम कर चुके हैं, इसलिए वाटरमेलन का जो एब्जॉर्प्शन है जूस से होगा. उसके ऊपर हमने पल्प भी लगाया है फ्रेश, तो उससे और हाइड्रेशन मिलेगी स्किन को. So guys, वाटरमेलन जितना खाने के लिए हमारे लिए हाइड्रेटिंग और फ्रेश होता है, वैसे लगाने पे भी बहुत फ्रेश फीलिंग आएगी आपके स्किन पे. बट इसके प्रोसीजर्स हैं और जो हम आपको भी सब दिखा रहे हैं, ये आप प्लीज आई एंड एंजॉय. आप कूलिंग, रिफ्रेशिंग, वेरी नाइस फेशियल एट अ lovely center, any of our VLCC centers all throughout India, and this is one of our newest innovation which I'm sure you will all love. इसको 5 मिनट तक रखने के बाद आप निकाल सकते हैं, क्योंकि हम हमारे क्लाइंट्स को, व्यूअर्स को दिखाना चाहते हैं हमारा रिजल्ट, एंड हम इसको उठा लेंगे अभी. ठीक है भावना? तो आप वाटरमेलन के साथ आप अच्छे से उसको पूरा उठा लीजिए फोल्ड करके.
Wow, that feels so cooling.
एंड जो एक्सेस है वो अभी हम जूस और सब निकाल के टिश्यू से हम निकाल देंगे. सो जैसे आप देख सकते हैं व्यूअर्स, दैट उनका फेस ऑलरेडी कितना ग्लो कर रहा है और इतना कितना हाइड्रेटेड और क्लीन लग रहा है ऑलरेडी.
I can't wait to see the results.
It's going to be very good. I'm
I
sure
can already
you'll love
feel it working. You know when you feel a product working
it. Right.
and it makes you feel good.
Right. So we have a lot of still 2-3 steps still to go to end the facial. So by the end of it, it's going to be interesting to have your feedback. अब हमने क्लीन कर दिया है. अब हम स्किन क्लियर पील एंड पील बूस्टर को ब्रश से लेके हम पूरे चेहरे पे लगाएंगे. Beginning from the neck. इस पील को हम बिकॉज ये पील है इसलिए हम आई एरिया और आईज के ऊपर और लिप्स पे नहीं लगाते. अब पील के साथ हम स्टीम देंगे आपको थोड़ी सी.
It's such an extensive facial for such a great price.
Exactly. So we want our customers to, enjoy a treatment which is not very expensive, but give relief to their skin from the heat. Eyes up close करिए. आपको स्टीम फील हो रही है ऐश्वर्या?
थोड़ी थोड़ी.
It will take time. It will take
Okay.
time for you to feel the steam. अब हम स्टीम के बाद इसको हल्का सा मसाज भी करेंगे, साथ साथ में भावना मसाज करते रहेंगे. एंड स्टीम को हम मूव आउट कर सकते हैं अभी. हल्का मसाज देना है और ज़्यादा मसाज नहीं देंगे हम. एंड अब हम इसको एज यू कैन सी इट्स ऑलरेडी फीलिंग क्वाइट ड्राई, सो अब हम इसको कॉटन से क्लीन कर लेंगे. It's very nice to see the result, Aishwarya, on your face, because what I can see is that your skin is really, really clean right now. You know, I mean, if you had any kind of blemish marks which were there present, even mild, they have been quite clean now.
Oh, I can't wait to see the results. And I actually prefer a milder steam because I don't want it to be too hot. So the steam was perfect.
Yeah, we don't really need to give very strong steam. The steam is basically just to slightly open your pores to be ready for the next product that we are going to apply, which is the watermelon gel. And gel gets absorbed, you know, because of that process that we have done. And it will give you a nice cooling effect further.
So how many steps do we have now?
A lot. So since we've just done the steaming and the peel, before we get on to the gel, we need to apply the watermelon toner for you. Okay? So we're going to apply the toner. And Bhavna, take a piece of cotton, darling. Okay. Now I'm going to apply, give you the toner all over the cotton. And apply this toner all over her face. Toners are very important after you cleanse your face, and especially after this, because you know you need to make your skin a little more settled for the next product. You can't just apply. So normally also in our cleansing, toning, moisturizing, protection, that's the regime we follow, right? How is the toner feeling?
So cooling and soft. I'm in relax mode right now. I could probably sleep right here. I'm so
We're very
relaxed.
happy to hear that, and so glad that you're feeling nice and fresh already. Now we're going to take the gel, the watermelon gel. Before we apply that, we'll just dab off the entire excess toner that is there, so that face is ready for the next product.
I think it's important that people take some time out of their day to, you know, pamper themselves, especially at such a nice price. And this is something that's going to give you results, and it's natural, it's watermelon.
True. And it's no harm in, you know, having an hour for yourself to feel refreshed and revitalized. We also need to rejuvenate our skin, you know, from time to time. We can't just let it undergo the harsh realities of the climatic conditions that we are, you know, going through. तो बाहर का तापमान इतना गर्म है कि अगर हम थोड़ा सा भी अपने स्किन का ध्यान नहीं रखेंगे, हमारी एजिंग प्रोसेस it will be faster. To reduce and slow down the aging process, हमारे पास बहुत सारे ट्रीटमेंट्स हैं और ये बहुत ही अच्छा ट्रीटमेंट है, स्पेशली इस गर्मी के मौसम में. देखिए अभी आपके स्किन को जो मैंने कहा वो बेनिफिट्स मिल रहे हैं, सारे विटामिन जितने हमने कहे आपको, ऑफ विटामिन ए, B6 एंड C. सो इट्स वेरी गुड. सारे एमिनो एसिड्स हैं और पूरे एंटीऑक्सीडेंट्स विच विल रियली हेल्प यू. देयर इज लॉट ऑफ फ्री रेडिकल्स इन द एनवायरनमेंट बिकॉज ऑफ द हीट एंड ऑफ द डस्ट एंड द वेदर. सो कभी अभी बारिशें भी आ रही हैं तो हवा भी बहुत तेज चलती है, सो यू हैव अ लॉट ऑफ dirt and grime and dust. So it's a lot of pollution also in the air. तो ये सब करने से हमारे जो स्किन की विटामिन जो खो जाती हैं, वो हमारे विटामिन फेशियल से, ये वाटरमेलन फेशियल से आपको सारे विटामिन स्किन में वापस मिल जाएंगे.
This feels like a boost of hydration for the skin.
Yes. So now we're applying the gel. The gel normally is supposed to be nice and soft and cooling. So we're giving
I can
you a
already
gentle.
feel my skin getting softer somehow. It feels like it's getting supple and soft and nourished.
It is definitely getting nourished because rather than drinking watermelon, we are making your skin drink the watermelon juice. We give a nice massage so that you can, अभी आप देखेंगे तो सारा जेल एब्जॉर्ब हो गया है स्किन में, which we want कि उसका जो जेल का बेनिफिट है वो स्किन को पूरी तरह से अच्छी तरह से मिले, ताकि वो सारे विटामिन जो इस फेशियल से आपको मिलने चाहिए वो आपको मिल जाए. It's very nice. So now we come to the last and final step where we have to apply the watermelon mask for you. So the mask will be applied on your face and we will leave it on for 10 minutes.
This is the last step?
Yes, this is the last step.
Okay.
भावना कॉटन लेके आप वाइप कर दीजिए ताकि हम फिर मास्क लगा सकें. Here's the mask, Bhavna. हमने जो एक्सेस जेल था वो निकाल दिया कॉटन से और आपका स्किन ड्राई कर दिया अभी ताकि हम आपको मास्क लगा सके. सो मास्क इज द फाइनल स्टेप बट वी नीड टू लीव द मास्क ऑन फॉर सम टाइम, say about at least 5 to 10 minutes. Ideally, if you have time, we can even keep it for 10 to 15 minutes and it will really give you a nice fresh feeling. And to end the facial, it is the last step in always most of the facials. So
Okay.
we will apply a lot of generous mask over the cheeks because that's where you said you had dry skin.
I tend to get dry patches on my cheeks.
Right.
Even on my nose. Even though my nose is oily, it's so strange. I just get, like, my first layer of the skin is pretty dry.
Alright. So see what happens is it's not necessary if you have oily skin, your skin is not dehydrated. Because dehydration will always happen because of the weather. If you don't drink sufficient amount of water and the kind of food that we eat also, further. So it tends to get dehydrated. And this is the best hydrating facial that we can offer. Because nothing better than, a watermelon juice in the summers and nothing better than a watermelon facial for your skin.
Especially because in this weather we're sweating and the skin tends to lose so much moisture because of that.
Exactly, which is why we feel dehydrated on our skin also, and that's when we start feeling as if, even though you're oily or dehydrated, you feel your skin is drying up.
Yeah.
So, and I have met a lot of clients who, really face a lot of dryness in their skin, in spite of the weather being so hot and, having oil. So, yeah, thank you. आइस पे ना बेटा अभी कॉटन रोल करके लगाते हैं, फोल्ड करके.
Oh, that feels so cooling.
Yeah, so that's also just for your eyes because we don't want that, eyes are feeling pressurized and having no treatment. So we have dipped it in a bit of watermelon toner and we've kept it as eye pad so that it will give you cooling to your eyes as well.
It feels great.
So we leave the mask for about say 10 to 15 minutes. Depending on the skin type. If it's very dry, we can leave it for more than 10 minutes, otherwise 10 minutes is good enough. So we'll leave it on now and then we shall wipe it off. So just want to tell our viewers one more thing is that the watermelon facial normally lasts for about 45 minutes to an hour, and because we want you to see the entire benefits of the facial and we really don't want to bore you as well, so we have reduced the time, and it's not that this is how you're going to have just a 30-minute facial, so it's going to be a longer duration when you will actually visit our centers. So please आप आइए, हम आपको बहुत पैम्पर करेंगे एंड बहुत अच्छा प्राइस रखा है हमने फेशियल का, वेरी अफोर्डेबल. आई मीन आप अगर इवन इफ यू गो फॉर अ मूवी, आई एम श्योर यू स्पेंड मोर देन दिस. 999 is a very good price, you know, and very good price to pamper your skin. So I'm sure when Aishwarya is done with her mask and she's up and she's seen the result, आप भी देखेंगे उसके फेस पे रिजल्ट और आपको बहुत अच्छा लगेगा, आई एम श्योर. प्लीज डू कम ओवर एंड लेट अस पैम्पर यू. सो भावना, अब हम निकाल देंगे मास्क. पहले आप ये निकाल दीजिए एंड देन वेट कॉटन लेके हम वाइप ऑफ कर देंगे मास्क. You know, nowadays, if you just go for a movie, you spend more than this.
Spending around 1,500 easily.
Exactly. So we
especially after dinner and food and all of that.
I'm sure, right?
Your skin deserves this much.
Definitely. So what we are offering is a very good price for a lovely 1-hour relaxation. And come on, women, you deserve it. Yeah, you deserve an hour of pampering and a relaxation.
Absolutely.
And who better than VLCC to give you that feeling? So please, please. Pamper your skin, pamper yourself, come over to us and let us give you a lovely watermelon facial. Wow, I can see your skin feels so hydrated, Bhavna.
I'm so
Has done a wonderful job. And Aishwarya, we would like you to, once we are done and we wiped off everything, and we really want you to sit up, have a look at yourself in the mirror. Or you can even lie down if you have, we've given you a compact mirror which you can, you know, have a look at your skin and tell us how are you feeling right now.
Can I look?
No, I mean as a feeling of the facial, how are you feeling?
I feel so relaxed and rejuvenated, like, you know, like I can take on the day now.
Is it giving you a little bit of cooling or not on your skin?
It's definitely very cooling, especially I know that it's hot outside. The cooling feels so, I mean that's why I'm feeling relaxed, because it's so cooling, especially in this heat and humidity. That's what you want.
Right. So don't you think it's worth the money and the time spent to pamper yourself?
When I heard the price, I was so surprised, because I've never heard that a facial only costs 1,000 rupees, especially at a professional salon like this, and extensive steps, and you take care of the skin so well, and little details.
Sure.
So for that and a 45 minutes to 1 hour pamper session, it's totally worth it.
True. So you can now have a look at your self in your mirror.
Oh, great. Oh, my skin feels so glowy. And I had some scars which have kind of reduced.
True.
It looks great. Oh, I can definitely see the glow.
How are you feeling your skin when you're touching your fingers to
It
your
is
skin?
so soft.
Isn't it?
It feels like it's had a glass of water somehow.
It has had a glass of watermelon juice.
I can't stop feeling my skin. It feels like a baby's butt. So soft.
Fantastic. So you can keep the mirror down now, and we're just going to apply a sunblock for you, because we don't want you to go out and feel the total heat and let your skin again, you know, feel the heat and get this. So the last final step before we let you go would be a nice sunscreen and a sunblock for you. So takes care of your skin.
Touch. Thank you so much for this lovely pamper experience. I'm definitely going to come back here again.
Sure, we would really love to have you, and we would love to have all our VLCC family members. You know, you've been with us for so long, and we will always create something new and something exciting for all of you, and definitely we will take care of your pocket too. So please come and enjoy the watermelon facial at VLCC at the price of $999. Come on guys, what are you waiting for? Let's pamper your skin. Please come down and visit any of our VLCC center for this wonderful facial. Thank you so much, and thank you Aishwarya for being here with us.
Thank you so much for having me and for pampering me.
You're most welcome, darling.
It was such a lovely experience.
Great guys. Thank you. Namaskar.